collection of videos, movies, and other visual media that fall under the same storage cabinet in my brain. I always associate them with each other due to the fond memories that I have of them. This specific part of my childhood, I spent consuming media that I didn't fully understand but loved nonetheless. Later on in life, after my younger childhood was over, I found more media that belongs in this same exact memory cabinet with this same exact aesthetic and style to it. It's mostly because of their very similar characteristics. They were all in CGI, they were all made in the mid to late 2000s, the early 2010s, but most of all, they were dark. Literally, the lighting made it very dark. You'll understand it later. One of my first ever trips to the movie theater in my life, I can still remember seeing the trailer for Real Steel. I don't remember the first movie that created this idea of the CGI dark days in my baby little brain. Also, I didn't call it that back then. I just need something to call it now. But this movie was one of them. One of the first ones that I saw that really made me think of this specific style as something more than just one movie and more of like a collection of movies. Real Steel was no special movie to the other people who remember it nowadays, but to my family, it was really something special. We used to have all of the action figures, one for every robot in the movie. We look back on it with the fondest memories. Sure, the story is a little flawed, and as I watch it now, the little kid's really annoying, but it did so many things in the long run that are worthy of praise. They use technology not as a flashy cash grab, but as a thematic story element that by the end of the film causes the main character's past of human boxing to intersect with the future of robot fighting, with his moves being motion tracked and sent into his robot, Adam, in real time, causing a Rocky-esque comeback and a takedown of the enemy, Zeus, making for the perfect ending for an already charming film. The reason why this film so strongly associated with the style of the CGI dark days for me is because of how black and blue the color and tone of the film is. Let me explain. Another thing that was commonly associated with the CGI dark days for me specifically was how it was made in a time where CGI was just starting to become commonplace in the film and video industry, and the independent studios had gotten hold of this technology and programs to make CGI films and videos and use it as a medium to conform with this newly growing technology standard. This technology was so new, and it is nowhere near where it is today with more powerful processors and ray tracing. Even though it was a big budget film, the lighting was specifically darker than it should have been. It shows. It was rendered way too dark. But this was not an issue with these films. No. This is not a bad thing. It's just compared to how movies are rendered nowadays. It actually was a blessing in disguise for this movie. It gives the movie a unique look. And as a side effect, specifically in Real Steel, the overly dark lighting makes the metals of these robots shinier in the light and gives it a cold feel. And thematically adds to the tone of the film and of the changing times for the characters' lives and for the world around them, where these cold steel robots are bringing them together and tearing them apart. I love how the years have passed and I can realize these things from my childhood had such a deeper, more interesting meaning than I remember, and it's remarkable. I love this film still to this day. This movie is absolutely fantastic, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. The CGI Dark Days is a collection of movies and videos, and I just can't wait to discuss the next one. So, yeah. Thanks for the memories, Real Steel. And thank you for watching. This is Dragonfly. See you later. Hey, thank you guys for watching. This is the first episode of something new that I'm trying out. I've had this concept in my head for a while, and I think I just need to get it out there and try and explain it It's the only way I can wrap my head around this whole thing. I don't know. I gave Real Steel another watch. As for the visual effects themselves, they're a lot brighter than I remember, but I think it's just because I watched all of the older movies on a projector screen. For the time when it was made in 2011, the visual effects are extremely impressive and really, really well done in terms of the motion capture and the fluidity of the movements of the robots. It's insane. And I feel like I didn't give it enough credit. And there's this scene here. That I absolutely love, and I think it's hilarious, and I did not give it any credit in this video. So, please go watch Real Steel. It's really fun, and I think you'll have a good time. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!